Hey everyone, I'm Megan from AbelCine, coming to you from NAB show floor. And here with me today is Tony from VRI, and we're in front of the new announcement from VRI, the Phantom 4K Flex-GS, the global shutter camera. So Tony, tell me a little bit about the design of this camera.
That's right, thank you. Yeah, the Flex4K-GS is the latest model Flex 4K camera. It's actually our first model update to the Flex 4K since it came out 3 years ago. The Phantom Flex 4K is a rolling shutter camera, but the GS adds global shutter functionality. So you can actually switch on the same camera body between rolling shutter and global shutter mode. So you don't have to have two different cameras if you needed a camera that had global shutter. There are some trade-offs in between both modes, so it's important to know that you still will primarily be using the rolling shutter mode in most cases. You get the best image quality with rolling shutter, and that's the 12 stops dynamic range, really beautiful image quality, low noise that the Flex 4K is known for. In global shutter mode, the dynamic range becomes 9 stops. It's actually more similar look to our other Phantom cameras, and you still have very good image quality, though it's and the same color quality between the two modes.
And switching between the two modes is a pretty simple menu setup without having to restart or anything, is that right?
That's right, yeah. It's just you switch it on the camera body and also in the software, and it takes about 15 seconds to go between the rolling shutter to the global shutter mode. You also get you get a boost of exposure of ISO in global shutter mode as well. So there are trade-offs. You get a little bit more brightness, but little drop of dynamic range to be aware of when you're using that. It's still very usable, still very good images in both.
Adds versatility to depending on what you're shooting, if you need the global shutter or not, right?
Right, yeah. Some productions, they'll say that they require the camera to be global shutter. Yeah, so this lets you, offer that when it's...
And when can we expect to see this camera shipping?
It's shipping now. Yeah, it's already shipping. The camera that we have here behind us is the white model, the white version. The camera comes in white primarily for the scientific market, scientific and defense industry. But for cinema, we do offer black housing, and all existing Flex 4K cameras that are out there can be upgraded. Yeah.
That's great. And they would just send their body into VRI to do that?
Yep. It's just a normal upgrade process. And yeah, we're doing them now. We're doing them already. Yeah.
And I know you also have a new CineMag Pro. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. We have the CineMag 4 Pro, which works with all Phantom Flex 4K cameras. It's there for ProRes workflow. So the difference between the CineMag 4 Pro and the regular mag is faster ProRes encoding. So you can actually now save faster and at higher frame rates directly to the mag than you can even shooting RAW. Yeah.
Right. Creates a faster workflow for ProRes then.
Right. It makes the ProRes workflow really usable, and now you can download both using Phantom PCC software and using Glue Tools software on the Mac, the Seance software on the Mac, sorry. And so you have the complete workflow now for our in-camera ProRes. Previously, you were limited to 30 frames per second going directly to the mag. Now with the CineMag 4 Pro, it's 136 frames per second run stop directly to the mag.
Thank you. We've seen the global shutter body in our New York office and seen really great things from our tests. So can't wait to shoot with it more and learn more about it. So
Thank you.
thanks, Tony. Thank you. Thanks for joining me.